So this is a look quick collective message that I was guided to give to my collective. So let's see what we get for the collective. One more shuffle. What do we have for the collective? Okay, right when I said it. So a couple came out. We're going to take them. I try not to smoke in every video. Well, my spirit guide told me not to smoke in this video on camera, so. Okay. So August could be significant. August 2025 could be significant. Or a Leo could be significant. You could have been, you're glad. It says, I'm glad I got physical proof of something that got something to do with a Leo. You got physical proof of a Leo doing something or something with a Leo. Or you're glad that you got physical proof of something in August, Leo season. Then it says, if you know, you know. It says, normally. It says, normally you don't care, but whatever proof you got, you needed it. I don't know how you felt about this proof, depending on who you are. So we got Pisces, we got Scorpio, we got some Cancer energy up here. We got Leo energy up here. Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. We got Cancer up here. So there could be a Cancer, dealing with the Cancer. I'm hearing the name Deshaun. We got Aries, we got Virgo. So let's pull on some of these, okay? So what do we have for this Virgo that's sticking out? So this Virgo wants to connect with an Aquarius. This Virgo is very calm about it, but they want to speak up for themselves. So when they're around this Aquarius could talk a lot. They are a part of the air signs. And they could be on a date or like, I'm hearing this Virgo wants to marry this Aquarius that they've been connecting with. And they could have been on like this date, this candlelit date that this Virgo prepared to ask for proposal or whatever to propose to them. And he was just calm the whole time, really calm, letting her talk. And he never got a chance to ask. It's a distraction. It's a distraction. So Spirit is waiting for you to, Spirit is telling you to hold off on it. You have no control over when you are able to get married or when you're able to propose to this Aquarius. And the spiritual card popped out. So it does have something to do with you being spiritual or this Aquarius being spiritual. And Spirit wants you to do it on divine timing. Okay, so the next time you ask to propose, you could eventually like start stalling and dragging it out, you know, saying you're gonna do it, but you get nervous and you have self doubt, you're judging yourself. The second time is the time you're supposed to ask. That's when Spirit wants you to ask. Um the first time they was just getting you prepared to ask and setting you up for that mode, like putting you in the real experience. Like, I'm about to ask, but you didn't ask, so you ask at the perfect time. The second time you feel like you want to ask, but you're stalling, you're judging yourself, and you're having a hard time making plans on how you want to do this. That's the perfect time on doing it, because you're everywhere with it. Your emotions are raw, your feelings are like, pure. It's like you thought about it that day type shit. Even though you thought about proposing a long time ago, your feelings are exactly how they was when you thought about proposing to them the first time. Okay? So don't ignore the call when you feel like proposing the second time. Okay, one more card for Virgo and Aquarius. Okay, so hold on, I think I gotta pull some more cards. So this Aquarius went through conflict. They went through a lot of competition and a lot of abusive relationships in the past, or they could have went through one specific abusive relationship in the past, and it left them in a Nine of Swords for a very long time, depressed, fear, worry that somebody else is going to do that to them, nightmares, feeling hopeless, you know, daily trauma, being in despair. They're looking for balance. Okay. They're looking for balance. That's what they want. That's what Spirit wants you to tell them. I mean, that's what Spirit wants you to know about this Aquarius, Virgo. You're going to help this Aquarius restore their control over their life, over their emotions, physically, mentally, and emotionally. Okay, so someone could live in Alabama, or you could be glad that you moved away from Alabama, or you moved to Alabama. What do we have for this Scorpio? Oh, so they're a karmic emperor. So this isn't the person you're supposed to be with. That's been coming out a lot in my readings if you're a regular and you've been keeping up. Okay, so they are only thinking about themselves. They want a personal transformation in their life. And they're willing to bring a tower moment to you because you have something that they want. They have a fear of change. Their life changing to nothing and your life changing into something. And they disconnected from you. They could have walked away from you. This person was a big distraction from the things that you was growing. From the things that you was growing. You have some type of skill that they want to develop. You know the inner truth. I could be talking to a Gemini. Like I was gonna say, a Gemini or a Taurus. This Scorpio don't got no money. And that's why they disappointed. And it could be because you have money. And you have freedom. The devil isn't on your back. The devil isn't able to control you and watch you. You're connected to God. You're connected to Source. You're protected from this devil energy. It could be a Capricorn or it could be a Scorpio because the devil did pop out twice. They're looking at your self-discipline and they wish that you had this self-discipline. It could be spiritual self-discipline. They want this. They've been working hard to get to where you're at. I feel like whoever you is that's connecting with, it could be this Gemini, yeah. Gemini, what you want in a relationship is love and wealth. That's what you're working on. Someone that's going to love you and have money. This Scorpio is broke. They're a distraction. That's a destruction. That's a destruction, but distraction came out my mouth. So yes, they're a distraction. They're unpredictable too. There could be a Leo. This is a message that Spirit wanted me to point out. There could be a Leo that you're avoiding conflict with. You're respecting y'all differences. It's time to respect y'all differences. Y'all don't get along. That person don't like you. You know, they use you. They don't even understand that they're like this. But they know deep down inside. When they feel like somebody else did them wrong, they're going to turn into the person that they really are. And then try to reconcile and, make it seem like they're aligned and they made a better choice with their self or they spoke to God. No, they didn't. This Leo is actually seeking personal closure. This Leo could be on their own, waiting on a personal transformation. They could have got kicked out of some type of job or group that they was working with. Because they have a lack of control spiritually. Bad luck, no control. I don't know where that Leo just came from. Because it's not on the board. It just came out in the tarot cards. They told me to pick up on that. Now they're telling me to pick up on this Cancer. They're telling me to pick up on a Cancer and a Pisces connection. What is the connection with this Pisces and this Cancer? Tower moment. We just seen this card. It's not good. This Cancer looks really, really good to this Pisces. Um, or this Cancer could look better. They got a better, I'm hearing better swag. They look better. They dress better than this Pisces. And this Cancer got the money that this Pisces want. Yeah, this Pisces is a female. Let me check my handy dandy book real quick. Don't judge me. Yeah, this Pisces is a female that has explosive emotions and they're impatient. And that's what's bringing them the bad luck. So I am seeing that this Pisces could have a daughter that's still in school with the book. This daughter could be really, really smart. They could have long hair. What do we have for Pisces and Cancer? So if you was in a connection with this Pisces, Cancer, you're moving on from them and you're not regretting this. They're telling you not to rush to get in another relationship, but be brave. Use your skills, your Cancerian skills. This Pisces could start a lot of battles. They could be very, very attacking. In Cancer, you could nip in the bud. When they get in this energy, you nip it straight in the bud. If this is a Pisces that you was fucking with on the low and they try to fuck up what you got going on with somebody else, it could be this Empress that popped out, your actual woman. If they trying to fuck it up with your actual woman, you're defending your woman. This Pisces ain't got no job, or they could like, you see how the mind is holding the money, the hands is holding the money, and the feet. That means your mind, body, and soul controls your money, is absorbed with money. This Pisces is not that good with money, making money. Or keeping money to their self, saving money. Okay, so I'm picking up that if you are fucking with this Pisces, Cancer, you are a gentle father. You're a father figure. And this Pisces doesn't like your child. You could have a daughter that's still in school. They could be in college and they could be reading books, or they could come home with books or whatever. They do not want to start this new path with you if you're still connected to your daughter. A Leo could be significant. Yeah, this Pisces could be very, very verbally abusive at times. And it's really because they slow. This intelligent card came out in reverse. It's because they slow. No shade. They don't comprehend the way the other people you used to deal with comprehend. Your relationships all kind of went the same with different people. You was always the same person, but they try to get you out of your character. Yeah, Leo could be significant. One more card for this Pisces and this Cancer. Yeah, anxiety with money. They ain't got no money and don't be with them. Spirit is telling you no. No again. They don't got no money. So don't even think you getting something for Christmas because you're not. Okay, is there anything else that we need to pick up on? Pisces. We did Scorpio. We did Cancer. This Leo popped out with the August card. So, okay, that's the end of this reading. If you like to give a like, comment, subscribe. This is